Karna's decision really shocks everyone. Bhisma was confused on why Karna didn't want the throne. Bhishma asks Karna why did he turn down to be the king of Hastinapur. Karna answers that he don't want the throne because he believes that being bound by the throne will strip him off the only thing he truly wanted to do, and that is to protect his brothers and mother. From a young age, that is the only thing he truly wanted to accomplish. And he believes that Yudhishthira, his younger brother, is more suitable to be the king as his knowledge on dharma is far superior to him. Bhishma asks Karna that does he believe that the other Pandavas are incapable of protecting themselves and their mother. For that Karna replies that no, he knows that they are more than capable for that. But like a parent who always sees their sons and daughters as children's, no matter how strong and brave they become, he always sees them as his little brothers. And he also says that the divine armor that his father the sun god gave him is not to protect himself but to protect and be a shield for his brothers, and he will always be that. And someone who stands in front as a shield cannot be a king but a bodyguard. Bhishma doesn't agree to that and says that a king is a bodyguard for the people of his kingdom, and the armor he received can be used to protect both his brothers and the people of Hastinapur. Karna says that he will protect the people of Hastinapur, but he cannot do that as a king but as a warrior. And that is his vow that he gave to himself. But Bhishma is not satisfied with his words and wanted to persuade him. Yudhishthira and other Pandavas also tries to. Seeing this as an opportunity, Shakuni interferes and tells that if someone doesn't want to be a king there is no point in pressuring him. And Bhishma is also someone who vowed to protect Hastinapur without being the king, so what is the problem in Karna's decision to protect his brothers instead of being a king? Karna asks Bhishma to name his brother Yudhishthira as the king, and he will become the shield that will protect the king and the kingdom. But hearing this, Shakuni tells that he cannot do that, as making Karna as the new king is one thing but they can't decide to make Yudhishthira the next king so freely. As Duryodhana and Yudhishthira are of the same age, they should get equal opportunity to ascend to the throne, and selecting Yudhishthira without considering Duryodhana's partiality. Hearing this, Drona steps forward and says that he has an idea and tells them that whoever gives him his Guru Dakshana will be eligible for the throne, and asks for the kingdom of Panjal as his Guru Dakshana. Everybody agrees to this proposal, and all the Kuru princes gets ready for battle. Karna gets ready. Shakuni tells everyone that as Drona didn't teach Karna he can't join this battle. He knew that with Karna entering the battlefield along with Arjuna it will be a sure victory for Pandava without doubt. But Karna doesn't agree to it and tells that he was his guru even if it was for a short period of time. But Shakuni argues that this is a competition for those Kuru princes who finished their studies with Drona. Drona also had to agree with Shakuni even though he didn't like it. Arjuna tells Karna that not to worry and they will bring victory for sure. And as the original Arjuna defeats Drupad and Pandav wins, after that Yudhishthira was announced as the next king of Hastinapur. Under Yudhishthira's rule as crown prince, Hastinapur was prospering. Duryodhana was devastated after his loss, and Shakuni and Dhritarashtra tried to console him but of no use. Shakuni devised a plan to discredit Yudhishthira's rule and met with Jarasandha, the king of Magadha and feared across the world as terrifying and powerful immortal king, and planned to wage war on Hastinapur. Shakuni knew that Jarasandha won't be able to defeat Bhishma, Karna and Arjuna fighting side by side, but he also knew that there was no chance for them to defeat him either, and the battle will discredit Yudhishthira's rule. Hearing that Jarasandha is waging a war on Hastinapur, Bhishma, Karna and Arjuna along with their armies encounters Jarasandha in the field of battle, and stations Bhima, Nakul, Sahadev, Duryodhana and other Kauravas to protect Hastinapur if they fails. Jarasandha was an arrogant king and was overconfident in his strength. Knowing this, Karna tells Bhishma that if he loses he will finish this battle without shedding the blood of their armies, and he also knows that if the battle drags on it will affect the reputation of his brother. Bhishma and Arjuna are a bit worried, but Bhishma agrees to it but tells him that if you lose Bhishma will enter into the field by himself as he cannot watch him dying. Karna assures him that he will win. And then Karna challenges Jarasandha to a one-on-one fight. Jarasandha agrees to it. Shakuni hears about this and was extremely happy and tells Duryodhana that even the great Krishna and Balaram ran from a fight with Jarasandha. Fighting against the great Bhishma, Arjuna and Karna together is one thing, but a one-on-one fight against Jarasandha is basically suicide. Karna is sure to fall in this battle. Duryodhana is also pleased to hear that one of the greatest threat for him will die soon. But as the battle between Karna and Jarasandha continues, their joy is turned into despair, as Karna proves to be more than a match for Jarasandha's physical strength and pins him down in a wrestling match and tells him that he knows the way to kill him and tries to split Jarasandha into two halves. Fearing his death, Jarasandha submits and accepts his loss, and tells Karna that he never thought that someone could defeat him in a wrestling match and retreats with his army. Hearing Jarasandha's defeat with Karna's hands, everyone in palace was overjoyed. Bhishma blesses and tells Karna that he has never been so proud. All the Pandavas runs to Karna and lifts him to the sky with joy. Kunti and Gandhari welcomes him with flowers and garlands. All the people of Hastinapur was also praising him aloud. Dhritarashtra also praises him. But all this was killing Duryodhana, and he gets mad on his uncle. Shakuni decides that if power can't kill those Pandavas, he will kill them with treachery.